nothing else, this will be a good how-to for those wondering what kind of ambiance is. Well, it says what the ambiance is. It's more like, how does it actually end up looking? Like, seeing the little picture of the block doesn't really tell you how it's going to look when you make a floor out of it or something like that. And I do like doing that. Maybe I'll come back for those other cotton blocks, but we shall see. I do like the idea of these. I'm curious how these will look. And part of it depends on how long it takes me to actually do all this. Oh yeah, this is fancy. I mean, it makes sense. Cow gives birth to a baby. Looks like I'm going to have to do some culling. Now, one thing that I like about this block is I can use this as a floor. I don't have to care about the gold. It will increase fanciness, and I just get a nice, smooth tile floor. Because the gold line there just it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't do much for me. But it's pretty fancy. It's about as fancy as silver. Just thought of something. Now that you've crafted all the blocks almost, you should now be able to see which ones can be dyed. Yes. And I actually should not have done that. Where did you go? You know what? We can delete you. I can delete a lot of things, actually. Could have just used those. Let me try something. I want to see if this is going to make it fancier. No. These are also not flamboyant. Okay, so that's good to know. Though these they look fancier, but they actually aren't fancier. Like, I might actually want to make the floor of the item shop out of these gold tile blocks, just so that we get a tile floor as opposed to the kind of ugly gold. Okay, so that's about what I expected on Fanciness. Let me go ahead and pull those out. It's very flamboyant. I do like the look of that. Let me do this. Back. Didn't quite fix it, but you can get a nice blue tile with that. I kind of like the look of that. I do really like the look of that blue. Interesting. Making an odd pattern with the walls. This is actually reasonably fancy. Weird. Okay, that does not look like gravel. This looks like... This looks like packed snowballs. It's actually fairly fancy, too. And it functions like a natural tile. Weird. The classy cross block is not very fancy, despite it being classy. I like the way it looks on the floor, though. That does make for a nice floor. Ooh. Oh, I like that. Oh, do I like that. That is nice. That is just actually gorgeous, I think. Wonder if that can be dyed. I'd love to make that pink. It's also pretty fancy. Appropriately so, really. Herringbone makes a nice floor, too. I like that. Not particularly fancy. Neither is this. Can't be dyed, also one of your favorite blocks to use. That is a shame that it cannot be dyed. They really need a pink granite then. And some other shades, like white granite. Well, I mean, the white granite would just kind of look marble. But that's kind of what I would expect marble to look like. I mean, it kind of looks like a black marble to me. This is very nice, too. It's not fancy, though. It would make for a bad wall. Makes for nice flooring. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and put that away. And we'll put that away. Alright, what else can we make? Bronze temple blocks, I'm curious about. The checkered block looks good in red. Ooh, can be dyed. We will definitely have to look at that. If anything is going to be fancy, then I would expect these two, because, I mean, they don't require anything special, but you can't get them until pretty late. Slimy block. Eye wall. That's going to be creepy, isn't it? Not going to bother testing that out because I don't think it's going to be fancy. None of that is going to be interesting either. Alright, where were the cotton ones? Did that one. Did not do this one. Might as well make them. It's not actually all that expensive in terms of the cotton usage. So it should be okay. And I should make a carpet room to see how that comes out. Because I don't know... I know that carpet is pretty fancy, but I don't know how fancy it is. Okay, where are you, carpet? I don't actually know where any of this carpet is, but it's also carpet. I always want carpet. Ah, there's some in there. Alright. Are you also going to go in there? No, you're going to go there. Alright, good. So we'll finish it off with the regular carpet, I suppose. Nope, not very fancy. In fact, not fancy at all. Okay. I mean, I don't like the block, so it doesn't bother me, but... You're kidding. This isn't fancy either? That has absolutely no fanciness. That's just dumb. That should be fancy. This has no fanciness either. Which doesn't actually bother me at all. No, okay, it does have a little bit of fanciness. That is incredibly creepy. It is also not fancy at all. No fanciness. That is creepy. That is super creepy. So this is natural. Get any fanciness yet? It's definitely not very fancy. Might come up with like one... Yeah, okay. So it's the normal fanciness of just 1 pixel, or 2 pixels, really. I see you. Dang it. Alright, where's the arid earth? Ah, there it is. Let's fix that. Might as well fix that, too. There we go. Yeah, normal fanciness. You guys would make for one creepy pyramid, and then put coffins around, and you'll have a super disturbing look. There's a little bit more to this than I thought. Yeah, so this is another good example of why I'm doing this, so that I can get a feel for what some of these blocks look like. I was thinking that this was going to be more even and a little bit darker background. I wasn't expecting all the little dots on it. I was thinking that it might make a nice ceiling for a Egyptian-style room. Also, not fancy. None of this cotton stuff is fancy. I'm disappointed. Alright, gingham carpet. Let's see what this... Nope. It's not fancy. I kind of like it, though. It is cute. I do agree with that. But, again, not particularly fancy. Let the bloody hand hang around, too? Well, he can do stuff, so... I'm definitely inclined to keep him. Alright, well... This is fancy. I think this is going to be about silver fanciness, though. No, it is not. It is just the 1-star fanciness. Huh. That is also rather disappointing. Which probably means that this regular carpet isn't going to be any fancier. No, actually, it is less fancy. Wow. I'm genuinely surprised. That is no fancier than, like, hardwood. I was pretty sure the regular carpet was fancy, though. Alright. Well. Fancy carpet is kind of fancy, but not even as fancy as silver. So, yeah. I don't think there's anything else that we wanted to test out. I mean, I think that's most of the blocks, so... Nope, that was too close. Dang it. That's not fancy. It's trying to eat it. There we go. Alright, so what do we have in here? I'm kind of tempted to do a floor of the Golden Castle Foundation and the mud brick wall. But I gotta keep the gold because it's so fancy. But if I do the mud brick wall, the room will get fancier. So, let's take that out for now. That's pretty easy to get. Let's go take a look at the die table. I kind of feel like it loses a bit of the pattern, although I'm not sure how well that comes across on the stream. Ooh, I kind of like that. That would be kind of nice. Okay, the polka dot redeems itself a little bit with some of the other colors. Like, I could see the black. The black is kind of nice, and actually the white is too. It's a lot more subtle. See you, Shadow Mousy. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to be wrapping this up once I go do the walls. Okay, I kind of like the black there. That's nice and dark. Yeah, these don't do much for me. Kind of like that. Different shades there. That's a nice, like, subtle shaded black wall. Give a little bit of definition to it. Ooh, I kind of like the black there. I like the these pale colors on this. That's kind of nice, actually. I really like that purple, I think. This makes me think more like camo than a floral pattern. Okay, the masonry with these different colors could definitely be fun. That red is nice. Stucco wall. Let's check the stars. It's really dark. Don't really dig those, though. Gingham carpet. Kind of like the green. Doesn't do much for me. I like that white herringbone. The black is kind of nice, too. Yeah, that makes them for some nice ones. Ooh. Oh, I kind of like the white. Just kind of like slightly off colors. The purple would make for a, the purple and black would kind of make for a really good Joker room. The red and green ones are nice. Alright, anything else? There's a lot of doors that we haven't made either. I don't know how that'll work. May we look forward to a very colorful town. Well, a lot of it will depend on... Oopsie. Let's grab those. Like, how much dye I have for some of those things and stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, I certainly would hope so. I mean, that came out pretty nice color-wise. That is a lot, though. I don't know. Okay, slight problems. Need to get in here. Is that it? That was it. Whoops. Alright, I'll have to... I can fix that. So it goes pretty high, unfortunately. That's... Not digging that. If I do... that... do that. There we go. Can I tell how far that went? Nope. Okay. Let's go ahead and put that up. I guess we'll go ahead and display this one. Did not make it fancy enough yet. But let's go ahead and get out our light sources that I broke. Still needs more, though. There we go. The room gets a bit fancier. Just had to put enough gold braziers in. Alright, so that is 4. Where's my iron blocks? I was thinking about using these, but oh well. Iron blocks, where are you? There you are. There we go. Let's make some gold. And let's make some glass. I don't have any glass being made, right? No. That's good. Alright. Okay, so there's that. There are these rooms that I could work on, because this is Babs' room, but she probably wants a bigger room. But this will be for next time. Yeah, she wants a... Yep, she wants a lot bigger. McGrog, he actually wants it smaller. He likes the fanciness and he likes the coolness. Okay, so the red heart there, the magenta heart there is for ambiance. It needs to be fancier and it needs to be smaller. I think we can do that fairly easily. This one is none because it is not big enough. Was there anyone who has a similar idea as Babs? 4-4 cheeky. It's 4-4 cute. 5-5 cute. 4-4 cool. 4-4 cool. Hey, Jerome and Lulu could go in a room together. I'm terrible. 4-4 cool. 3-5 cheeky. 5-5 cheeky. 5-5 flamboyant. 4-4 cute. There was someone else who liked 4-4 cute, but I think I wasn't planning on keeping them. I could bring Finn over and just do a tiny room made out of basic fancy stuff, and that would probably do it. But, yeah. I could also make... Well, no, that wouldn't work too well. He'd complain about the sea hair hurting his bones. Lulu could show the old man her beachfront topia. She could indeed. I don't know if they'd use that down there. Alright, but that's pretty good there. Let's just run around, hit the bells a bit. Make sure that we're collecting all of the hearts. Still need to do tons of stuff in these areas. Let's see. So this one is 5-3. I have to put some other things in there to get it. Not that. This one is 2-2 normal. There. Fanciness is actually 3 on this one already. It's actually kind of fancy. How fancy are these? Not very. Did I put a bell over here? Oh, yeah, no, I did. I have this one. There we go. I need to put this in a room. Not an actual room, but like a little temple pagoda thingy. Oh, yeah, I did put a bell over here. All right. So I have this room that people just were not sleeping in. I do not know why. Well, I think part of it is just because this building is really hard to get in and out of. So that's probably part of it. Anyway, when we come back next time, we will see about doing some more rooms. We also need to put down some other land pieces to... oops, I just want to come over here. Change the map a bit. Plant every kind of flower. Kind of wish it would tell you what you're missing. Recruit residents with different jobs. So I need to do that. Make lots of different tile types on your map. So that we can probably do. I got enough, let me actually get out the... Yeah, there we go. Let's get out the scales. We'll have to think about what other tile type would work on the map. That's lava. I could do the blood. Yeah, the plasma. Alright. Well, that is going to be it for this time. We'll go ahead and save it. We'll see about getting the other rooms set up for the other villagers. I don't know if we'll end up making a room for every single person that they want, but we'll at least get to the 5 thing. Anyway, thank you guys for coming out for the stream. I'll talk to you next week.